from the network of the 1992 Olympic Winter Games. Next, CBS Sports presents NCAA basketball.
Fayetteville, Arkansas is nestled in the Ozark Mountains, and on a Sunday morning is one of the coziest and quietest places there is. Not this Sunday. On this, the 10th of February, 1991, the silence will turn to thunder. To Barnhill Arena in quiet little Fayetteville, Arkansas, which today is hosting the big game. And in college basketball, how do you say big? Try this. Number 1 versus number 2, the Runnin' Rebels of Nevada, Las Vegas against the Razorbacks of Arkansas. And hi again, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien, and Jim Nance, Billy Packer, and Leslie Visser will join us in a moment. And welcome to the road to the Final Four here on CBS, and to a rather enthusiastic setting for a game that college basketball fans from the desert in Las Vegas to the mountains here and beyond have had on your calendars for a long, long time. Let us begin with the defending champions. UNLV is on some kind of a roll. They have won 30 in a row. They are 19-0 this season. They have been walking, running over and through all of their opponents, and they are quite simply an awesome group of athletes. But so is Arkansas. The Razorbacks are 23-1 and have a little streak of their own, winning their last 20. The experts, and believe me, there have been a lot of them talking this week, say if anybody is going to beat UNLV, it is this Arkansas team here and today. If both teams are telling us the truth, and they've told this with straight faces, they said they haven't thought about this game that much this week. They arrived here at Barnhill Arena earlier this morning. There you see the Big O, Oliver Miller, as he arrived this morning. The Razorbacks had one of the toughest practices we have ever seen yesterday in this arena, and they say they're ready today. On the other hand, the Rebels had a terrible practice, and Tarkanian is said to be as nervous as he has ever been going into this game. Well, quite simply, you are going to be treated to some tremendous ball players today, and we begin with Larry Johnson. Besides being the All-America from UNLV, he is basically an all-everything on the court, arguably one of the greatest college players on earth. His partner, Stacey Augmon. You like defense? You're looking at the man, one of the best defensive players in this country. Getting the assignment to cover Augmon, lucky him, Arkansas's Todd Day. The Bone leads the Southwest Conference in scoring, already one of the greatest Razorbacks of all time, and he told me he's been dreaming about this game, and folks, he says there haven't been nightmares. Day gets the ball from teammate Lee Mayberry. Mayberry is the ringmaster for the Hogs and is filling up the books with assist records. One a durable player. Today's start will be his 92nd consecutive. And you want a coaching matchup? We've got one as well. Jerry Tarkanian and Nolan Richardson. And Jim Nance, the man who will be calling the game for us today, is standing by with the Hogs coach. Jimmy?
All right, Pat, thank you very much. At last, the game is here. All season long, college basketball fans have waited for it. Has it been hard to keep your team focused all season waiting for this matchup?
I'll tell you, it's been very difficult. It's, you know, Vegas is a great ball club, and they've demolished a lot of basketball teams, and our people have been waiting for this game for a long, long time.
Coach Richardson, I have to ask you, other than the tremendous home court advantage you'll have here today, where else do you feel Arkansas has an edge on Vegas in this game?
Well, I don't think we have an edge. The only thing that bothers me right now about our ball club is that we're playing one of the top rebounding teams in the country, and we're not even that good on our all-conference. So if we can hold our own on the boards, then we got a chance to do something real well here today.
All right, best of luck to you, Nolan Richardson. Let's go across the court now to my partner, Billy Packer. Billy?
Thanks an awful lot, Jim, and I'm here with Jerry Tarkanian. Jerry, I don't know when you're going to get one of those pink jackets, but I like it the way they are. You mentioned yesterday a couple of things. The matchup between Augmon and Day, the best defender and the best offensive player at that position.
Well, you know, I think Day's probably the best offensive forward in the country, and you know, we think Augman's one of the best defensive forwards, so that should be a great matchup.
You used to play a wide-open 94-foot game. You have some interesting theories on the game of the 90, dropping back into more half-court. What is it?
We spend all our time now trying to build our half-court defense, Billy, because you play too many games. You know, last year we played 40 games. We played 13 games in February, almost every other day, and you get to, if you're full court pressing, I think it just wears you down. So we concentrate on half court now.
Jerry, you are now the winningest coach in the history of the game in terms of percentage, which means that you must set some unbelievable goals for your club. All of us think that would mean you got to win today, got to win another conference, got to win another national championship. What are your goals for this club?
You know, I've never in my coaching career ever talked about winning a game. Any one of my players will tell you, the only goal we ever set is to prepare ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally, do the best we can. We have no control over whether we can win or not, but we sure do have control over how hard we play.
183% of them. Leslie, let's go back to you.
Billy, Barnhill Arena is considered the Hades of college basketball. It's just as much of a pit as the Deaf Dome down at LSU or Cameron Indoor at Duke. It's snug. It only seats 9,000, and it's been sold out for 15 years. Nolan Richardson told me yesterday his first-grade teacher asked him for a ticket. Well, there won't be much crowd support here today for UNLV. The school was allotted only 70 tickets, and those are mostly in the upper deck. Jerry Tarkanian learned a few things, though, in 30 years of coaching. In the contract for this game, he insisted on 3 neutral referees. These officials today were from the Big East, so they're used to noisy arenas. Let's go up to Pat O'Brien, and Pat, I'll try to get you one of those hog hats.
I'll pass on that, Leslie. I don't know what that first-grade teacher got in. You know, there's not many places in the country where you spend a good deal of time doing stories on the fans, but as you can see here, this place merits another one. So here it is. When UNLV won the national championship, we knew they were a great team, but did we expect this much greatness? Now, after winning 30 in a row, they're saying to everybody else, catch us if you can.
Here they come again. Catch us if you can. Time to get a move on. We will yell with all of our might. Catch us if you can. 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 Now we gotta run. No more time for fun. When we're getting angry, we will yell with all of our might. Catch us if you can. Catch us if you can. Catch us if you can. Catch us if you can.
And today, one of these teams will be caught. You know, somehow it seems that a public address system in this building would never be heard, but let's find out as we hear the player introductions, and here's your PA announcer, Mr. John George.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's game between the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Running Rebels and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. For UNLV, at forward, a 6'7" senior from Dallas, Texas, number 4, Larry Johnson. At forward, a 6'8" senior from Pasadena, California, number 32, Stacy Augman. At center, a 6'9" senior from Manteo Island, North Carolina, number 44, George Ackles. At guard, a 6'1" junior from Detroit, Michigan, number 12, Anderson Hunt. And at guard, a 6'2" senior from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 50, Greg Anthony. And the coach of the Running Rebels in his 18th year, Jerry Tarkanian. Virginia, number 35, Isaiah Morris. At center, a 6'9" junior from Fort Worth, Texas, number 25, Oliver Miller. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Memphis, Tennessee, number 20, Arlen Bowers. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 11, Lee Mayberry. And the coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks in his 6th year is Nolan Richardson.
The talk is over. The ball goes in the air after this final commercial. We'll see you at halftime. Enjoy the game, everybody.
The 2 longest win streaks in college basketball, 30 in a row for UNLV, 20 straight. That's the second longest by Arkansas. And the